Hello lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Talks by C by Celyanisaaccc. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the C family. If you're a returning subbie, what's good? Thank you for sticking around. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, that's what I hope you're doing. I hope that's what you're doing, yeah? I hope you're clicking on the subscribe button right now so that you can join the family, join the C family, and don't miss out. You know, who wants to miss out on these talks that are helpful? So make sure to click on the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. And I've been thinking of what name would you want this channel to be called? Not this channel, you people to be called. Do you want to be called Lovelies or the C family or C Lovelies? You tell me what you want to be called. I'll put an Instagram poll on my IG and you participate there. My IG will be right here and it's also in my links on my channel. Make sure to follow my YouTube so that you're updated and you keep up with the C gang or whatever, C Lovelies, the one you'll choose. So let's get into the video. Today, as you've seen in the title, we're going to be doing a life update. I put that on my Instagram and people asked me some questions and I felt the need to do a life update because yeah, let me just do it. Plus I saw another YouTuber who had done something of the sort when I was like, it's something I can also do. So yeah, so let's get into it. So on the first question, how is your course taking you? My course, which is psychology, I can say my course is taking me quite well at the moment. I really love it. I really chef's kiss. It's a very nice course. It's educative course. Okay, not that the others are not, but I'm talking on my own, like personally. For me, it's very educational. It's teaching me a lot about life and how to take things in life, and I'm liking the units I'm doing right now. They're really helpful. They're helping me learn a lot. Yeah, so I can say so far so good. I'm still enjoying my course. I don't regret it, and I can say if you really want to do something, go for it. If you get probably, you know, there are people who are choosing the courses they want and you feel like you're, what will I say, like your head space, it might be you always feel so overwhelmed, especially when you're choosing courses and when you have so many choices, or even you don't have any choices, but you can always look at the hobbies you like doing, what you like doing, how do you interact with people, as in what line of things do you do, and there you can analyze and know what you can do. So that was just a pro tip. In anything you want to do in life, be it career wise, you can always think of it in that line, like what do you do, how do you do your daily things, and ask wisdom from God and it will come. So yeah, on the second question, it's actually hooked to the first question. Is somebody asked, is what you're doing now what you always wanted to do while growing up? No, honestly no, because I wanted to do law at some point in life, but then I don't know, as time goes by you always find that you just find yourself how will I do this, not carried away. You want something else, and probably even the energy or the enthusiasm, something of the sort that I want to do law, I want to do this and this, it just goes off. For me, law is what I wanted to do a while back, but then I noticed that I don't want to do that after going through high school. I weighed out on how I was performing in some subjects and if it's really something I would want to do, but the desire was not there that much. So I decided to take psychology. It was just a random, because my dad also did it. My dad did it, so I was like, I can still do psychology, let me try this. Plus, the way people had been complimenting me before, it also made me think about doing psychology. So I can say that is not what I wanted to do before, but now it's what I want to do, and it's what I'm happy doing. Yeah. So on the third question, when can you term as your lowest point in life? I guess you mean by this time, not before. Like, when can I term a lowest point in my life? I can say probably when I feel like things are not going my way. I always feel like, why are things like this? I want them to be this way, but yeah, they're this way, you know. So I can say that's a point, probably I can term as my lowest when things are not going my way. But I always tell myself I won't do, things might not go my way, but let God's will do. Yeah, sometimes you don't understand why is this happening, but I say, if it's God's will, then why not? I'll just stick through it, I'll pray about it, and with time things unfold, and I'm like, yeah, this is why it's all happening. Like I told you in my first YouTube video, if you haven't watched it too, make sure to watch that video. It will be linked on my description box, and also on my channel. How the C theory works, my theory, the one that I made, like how things make sense in the end. So always stick through it, no matter what you go through. Always know that it's okay, I'm going through this, it will all make sense in the end. So yeah, on the fourth question, if you're told to repeat a time in your life, when will it be? Honestly, childhood. That was the best moment of my life. Like, as for now, when I think about my childhood, I get nostalgic moments, because childhood was the best. The games we played, we didn't even think about the future, you know. You're just in the present, you're doing your things and all. So that's a time I can really say it was a part that it was among a time I can repeat when I'm told to go back. I wish I had a time machine. But anyway, yeah, I wish I had a time machine. But anyway, that's life. Yeah, we have to move on. You'll always have to take it as it is. There's something that you are told: life is life. Life is not hard. Life is not hard. Life is life. So don't always term life as hard, because it will be hard when you say that. Okay, yeah, life is hard at times, but then we know it is hard, and you have to tell yourself, you have to push yourself. I'm not saying that life is soft, but it's how you take life for you. It's how the way you take life for you is how it will be. So when you take life easy, it will be easy. Even though you get ups and downs, you'll be like, yeah, I'm going through this, but I'll have to take it a step at a time. But when you say life is hard, you'll always feel like everything is working against you. So make sure to use the right phrases in your life. Yeah. So on the fifth point, yeah, what do you do when you're really overwhelmed? Something fun that calms you down. Basically watch YouTube videos. Hey, I love YouTubers, honestly, very much. I always watch YouTubers, like, they're different. There's Soleil, there's Kamsina Mani, there's Tomiwa Rodia, there is who else? Shemu, there is I watch YouTubers, mostly ladies, yeah, and they really help. Oh, also on Rebels, there are quite a lot. I'll put their names here just in case you might also want to watch them. They're really gorgeous. Oh, and Alyssa Howard, I really love those YouTubers. Yeah, I watch them when I feel low and when I'm just bored. I just watch them, and I always feel nice, because at times you watch a video and then you're like, it has motivated me to do something. So yeah, I'll put their names right here on the screen, and you can also watch them and you'll feel probably better. And even I also talk to a friend when I'm feeling low, or I always have a confidant, like there's somebody who I can always run to and tell him or her how I feel, because you always want a support system. Who doesn't want a support system? So you can, when you feel low, you go to the person, tell them, even if it's different people, but there are people who you confide in, you just tell them, this is how I feel. You'll feel better when you tell them. So that's okay. Probably it's not fun, but you'll feel better if it's somebody who really understands you. And I also, what else do I do when I'm feeling low? When I'm feeling low, I just try new things. Sometimes I might try making myself something nice, that I've never tried. I try thinking outside the box. What can I do for myself when I'm feeling low? And you just find yourself getting a high. You get your mood up, something of the sort. So you can try that, and I hope it helped out. So on the 6th point, what motivates you? What motivates me in life is that you have to live life, and you only live once, as they say. So it's either I have this time and I will never have it again. So I try living a step at a time, even though it's really hard. It's easier said than done. Very many things are easier said than done. So I try as much as possible to live in the moment, and I tell myself that it's okay, Cillian, even if things are not going your way, it's okay, because I won't beat myself up because of something that happened and I wanted it to happen this way, because that's the purpose. It was meant to work out like that. So I just take things at a time. I motivate myself and say that, Cillian, you have to do this. Cillian, always ask yourself, why did I start? Why am I doing whatever I am doing? I don't know what. I might be talking to somebody who is there and you feel like you're giving up and you're at your worst. Always ask yourself, why did I start whatever I am doing? And with that, you'll always find yourself motivated to do the things that you started, because you're like, I remember this is what I had said I'll do for myself. So anything, name it, try as much as possible to just keep yourself motivated, even though there are low moments, there are high moments, but that is life, and you take it as it is. So I motivate myself and appreciate things in life. That's something I've been practicing, gratitude, as you saw in my story. Probably if you haven't followed my IG, that's another sign. Follow my Instagram. I have a gratitude jar where I just put things that I'm grateful things that I'm grateful about in this life, and I just put it there, be it a small thing or a great thing, and celebrating milestones, such things I really, really appreciate and I have gratitude for. So you can also practice having gratitude, and it will motivate you to, when you celebrate small things and have a grateful heart, there's just something about it. You just feel like living life, because there's something you are told that the Lord lives in heaven and in a humble and grateful heart. So if you want the Lord to live in you, have a humble and grateful heart. Pro tip. I'm giving you out tea. Don't miss out on this tea. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, Bana. Thank you. So on I think it's the 7th point, which will be it's not even the last point, it's my second last point. What's the one thing that you would like to change about yourself? Basically, why am I talking this way today? But anyway, basically, something that I would want to change about myself is nothing. Nothing at all. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm content with whoever I am, with whatever I have, because I know this is what I should be having at the moment. So I don't want to change anything about myself. I try to appreciate, even though I think maybe this and this is not the way I want it, but I'm like, there's somebody out there probably who wants that and that, and you're like, I don't want this and this, So appreciate whatever you have. Like, it's all about appreciating whatever you have. When you appreciate whatever you have, you don't have to stress about whatever or anything. I've read something today actually. It was saying that when you see what you have, you'll always feel like you have more. But when you see what you don't have, you'll always feel like you have less. That was it struck me. Then I was like, yeah, makes sense. It was somebody's caption on Instagram. Then I was like, makes sense. So yeah, so whatever I've said is whatever I've said. So try as much as possible to be content with whatever you have in your life, because that's what you should be having at the very moment. Yeah. So on the last but not least point is what's the best and worst phrase in your life so far? Should I start with my worst phrase or my best phrases? Because I have best phrases but a worst phrase. Not really a worst, but it doesn't sit right with my soul for some reason. And it's a common phrase, fake it till you make it. For me, I don't feel like it doesn't resonate with me for some reason. And if it does for you, it's okay, but for me, it doesn't. Yeah, like fake it till you make it. I don't know if it's how it has been put that makes me feel that way, but for me it doesn't sit right with my soul. And if it does for you, well and good, it's okay, that's for you, but for me it's not for me. Yeah. And my best phrases are 3 of them. What's meant for you will always be yours. Heavy on that. Hey, I'll expound on that. Everything happens for a reason also is a very, very heavy point for me. And practice makes progress, not perfection. As much as the common phrase is practice makes perfect, I like the practice makes progress. It sits well with me. So on everything happens for what is meant for you will always be yours. I would say that for sure it's always like that. If I always tell people or people who I talk to, if that shirt was yours, let me tell you, people will come and look at it and they will be like, I don't like this shirt. If that shirt is, or let me say something else like, whatever you want, there's something that you want right now, so put that in this space. When I say something, put whatever you want right now. If it's a car, if it's a job, if it's a piece of item, a clothing, whatever, name it. If it's something that you want and you really want and you feel like I'm not getting it, let me tell you, if it's yours, it will find you there. Yeah, it will. If it's yours, it's not at where you're seated, like there is a way that it will come to you. Be it you'll go to a shop, then you're like, I like this, then you'll have even the money to buy it because it's yours. But you see, when something is not yours, let's say for instance, let me say something like a phone or even jewelry, people will always go there and they want that jewelry, but then they will find probably something that doesn't yani, it's not something for them. They maybe say, I don't like this flower, I don't like this, this how the shape. But for you, when you go for it, you'll be like, and this shape is so nice, and the flower, it's really even complimenting the way I wanted this thing to be. I know you get the gist. Like, for you, it will sit so right with you, but for somebody else, it won't. So what's yours will always be yours. What's meant for you will always find you anywhere, and you'll be taken to where it is. So just trust that everything that is meant for you will always find you. So yeah, and it won't miss you. So on the second one, everything happens for a reason. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and it's something that a certain YouTuber likes saying. Even when things go badly or something, they say everything is happening for a reason, so I won't get mad or whatever. And it's something that I think it's a good mechanism to walk by and to live by, a good mantra. So when you say everything happens for a reason, you're like, even though that person hit me, even though that thing didn't go the way I wanted, it's okay. Probably it wasn't meant for me. And even if probably I went into it, it would have made me worse. Or you'll think about it in the end, you're like, well, thank God I didn't have it. So everything happens for a reason. Whatever is going through in your life right now, just trust the process, because it's happening for a reason, and there's always a season for every. There's always a reason for every season. I always talk, then I'm like, I feel motivated to, yeah. And the third one is practice makes progress. I believe that when you say practice makes perfection, sometimes you may say that, but yes, in the end it may be perfect. Not really perfect, there's nothing perfect, but it may be better than before, yeah. But then it won't like be at it perfect. There's always that that percentage of something that doesn't match, or doesn't sit well. So I feel like practice makes progress works best, because it will help even in your productivity. Probably you want to do something and you're saying, hey, me, the next time I do it, it has to be this perfection. But no, you might not see the results right now, you might not understand, but the more you do something, the more progress you're making, the more you're training yourself, you're making yourself better. So whatever it is, practice makes progress. Always remember that Cillian said, practice makes progress. So try as much as you can to practice it more often, so that you can be progressive. And when you're progressive, you're making it better, you're making yourself better, and things will work for the good, yeah, and whatever you do and whatever you like. So that is all I had for today's video. As for now, yeah, I've answered all the questions. I don't think there's anything that I've left out, and if there's something that I've left out, oops, I will do it probably in a part 2 or something, but I don't think there's anything. And if you want a part 2, make sure to tell me. Either comment it down here or participate in my Instagram question polls. My Instagram will be right here. Make sure you participate there. This is where we participate, talk, interact, yeah, and I get to know you people. And don't forget to participate in my what? Oh, in my question. What? I've forgotten. Oh, question poll. The one for question. Not question. I've forgotten. Yeah, don't forget. It's the one for lovelies. The C family and the lovelies. You choose the name that you want to be called. Yeah, but until then, make sure to live life at its best, and make sure to love people around you, and do the very best to live your best life. So make sure to tune in my videos on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday I post a talk, and yeah, subscribe to my channel right now if you haven't. Join the C family. Don't miss out on my talk. If you've made it to this far, appreciated so much. I really appreciate it. So humbling to stick to this part and to this portion of the video. So make sure to click on also on the notification bell, so that you're notified every time I post a new video. So until then, bye lovelies. See you.